Hello
Hello
there. Kyle Katarn here,
I'm the Bendu.
coming back for another reaction to Andor,
That's right.
episode 8.
It says Narkina, which is also 56 minutes, so it's also, they're slowly getting longer and longer, which I super appreciate.
It's a very nice trend. It's like the opposite of the trend of previous Star Wars shows on Disney Plus, where like the episodes would get shorter and shorter. So this is a lot nicer to see.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nerd Chronic for editing this reaction for us and sneaking it past the Disney blockade.
Yes, the Force is with you. But yes, I was going to say, I'm curious if this is going to take place like 6 years after, Andor is supposed to be in prison, or if this is going to.
There's supposed to be time jumps, right?
After he gets arrested, or yeah, it's curious.
I don't know about 6 years, but I think that some time will have passed since the end of last episode. I think he will have been in prison for like a week or two, maybe a month.
I only say 6 years because that's how long his sentence was supposed to be, but I think we know.
Right, yeah, no. He was sentenced to 6 years.
Yeah.
I'm just really excited to get like a look inside an Imperial prison, and like fingers crossed we get a prison break this episode, right?
Yeah.
They don't draw it out, we don't get it like next episode. We'll see though. We have a Patreon poll. Let's get to it. So we asked you guys, Vel has been sent to take care of Cassian. Will she die trying to take him out, or end up recruiting him to the rebellion for good? With 15 votes total, 20% said that she's going to die on this mission. 80% people voted that she's going to recruit Cassian. I think that's probably the safe bet, and definitely the majority opinion looks like. Jay says, I honestly think she's going to have a giant inner struggle with it and will go back and forth with it, but I see her eventually deciding to have him as an ally by the end of the show. I mean, we know that Cassian does get recruited. Like, there's certain things that like have to sort of happen, but Vel is nowhere to be seen during the events of Rogue One. I don't think she's making it out of this show, but not necessarily that she's going to die by Cassian's hand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We
know the show is supposed to be a couple seasons long, so it might not even be that she dies first season. Yeah, she might die season 2, but it's a very good point.
Yeah,
we definitely don't see her in Rogue One. The only
this is a unique situation where like they're telling a story that has like the end point is the most known part of the story. You know,
aside from Mon Mothma, the only big like heavy hitters that we know will make it through this is obviously Andor, Saw Gerrera, and a KT unit. We don't know like what robot it's going to be, but at some point we're going to get a
one of the KX droids has to become K2SO eventually.
Exactly. So everyone.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's ironic that you list Andor as one of the people that might survive it all, considering that like we know that he doesn't. And someone on Twitter pointed out that like the whole show started with the time grappler, right? Like the guy hitting his drum signifying the beginning of the workday.
Mm-hmm.
And how, like, Cassian is a man running out of time. Like, we know that he has, like, basically 5 years to live, you know?
That's a good point.
Very cool parallel.
That's a good point. Because kind of this last episode, before he obviously gets arrested, he's trying to, like, think of what he wants to do with his future and how he's going to hide from the law and everything. And, like, trying to find whatever resort planet as, like, the space Florida we got to see. He was trying to just lay low.
It's so heartbreaking that he tried to take Marva away from all of it, and like she refused.
Yeah.
For good reasons. Her speech in that scene was awesome.
It's true.
Like,
essentially how you can't run away from everything. Yeah. You have to stand up for something. Which eventually really is gonna, I think, echo back for him and to him.
TIE Fighter Flyer says she'll end up recruiting him, but I don't think she'll make it to the end of the show. She's looking like the kind of character that will get a big impact, slow-mo, emotional death in some sort of way, showing Andor what sacrifice for the greater good means. That's probably right on the nose. That's probably exactly what's going to happen. I will say that, like, for every single character in this show, I've seen someone say that they're going to die and be like the sacrifice that Andor is going to see. Like, every single person has been predicted as that at some point.
Like when we got to see the one dude's
saying that about Mimic and Skeen and
and yet his spine got crushed with credits. Who knows what will happen to Vel?
Oof.
Maybe something ironic.
Well, also don't count Cinta out. We don't even know what Cinta's up to. She's still on Aldhani.
She's still hiding.
I mean, yeah, she's still there, hiding from the Star Destroyer. Angel Amparo says, I definitely think that Vel is going to recruit Cassian to the rebellion. She does seem a bit conflicted with the command from Clea. I also find it odd that Clea was the one to give that order. It seems nonsensical that Luthen would go to all the trouble of hiring Cassian just for that one job. It could be that Clea is operating on her own. I also believe that the manifesto will be involved in the recruitment. Yes, Nemik's manifesto is absolutely going to come up again and be relevant in some way. I kind of also had a feeling that Clea might be working behind Luthen's back on this one.
Really?
But I don't think it's out of character for Luthen to go to all this effort just to hire someone for a single job.
Right.
Like, he seems like a man about, he's very fastidious and all about the details. And like,
Agreed.
I could see him putting that much effort in, you know? Brandon Curtis says, all I'm saying is we never hear about her or see her in the future. Even if she does change Cassian's mind, she's biting the laser bolt at some point.
What a phrase.
Agreed.
Biting
the laser bolt? Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
like
instead
that
of
a
biting
lot.
the bullet, I've just now understood that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I love that still. That's hilarious.
Ryan Medina says Cassian is only going to join the rebellion after the Empire takes her out while she's trying to take him out.
What was the name of the Imperial operative in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show who essentially was Leia's, sacrificial person?
Right.
Was it
Indira
Tila?
Verma's character.
Was it Tila or like Tayla?
Something like
Yeah.
that. I remember. Yeah. What about her?
How she was essentially that for Leia and Obi-Wan.
Oh, right. Yeah, no,
This
exactly.
Inspirational, lead character, and then she, gets passed away, unfortunately.
It was like a formative moment for Leia, like meeting this person and then seeing their sacrifice in front of her.
Yep.
Totally. Like, that's like Andor. I don't think Andor has gotten that yet. He still needs to really have that point driven home for him, and there was only a few episodes left, so it's going to happen soon. And the last comment we've got is from Kalu, who says, I don't see how Vel's sales pitch can be any better than Luthen's. Whatever it is, it won't be enough to sway Cassian. I think she's going to end up helping him escape prison, maybe sacrificing herself in the process, although I kind of doubt that will happen. I'm going to stick to my theory that it'll be a combination of Nemik's manifesto and something bad happening to either Bix or Marva that end up pushing Cassian to join the cause.
I could go with that. Yeah, that's fair.
That's multiple people saying that the manifesto is going to be important. I definitely agree with that. I like, especially since they've made multiple points. Like, there's multiple times that they've like taken the time to actually look at it, so, or to reference the manifesto in some way, not just in the moment when Nemik was writing it. All right, best friend, the episode is out. Are you ready?
I am. Let's get to this.
Do it.
Oh, we're straight to prison. We're straight in prison.
We're not there yet. This is intake.
Keep moving. Up the stairs.
Why are they all so fucking angry all the time?
Because they're on this hot-ass planet and they gotta wear helmets. Belsavis? Nice.
Name?
Gargle, keep Gargle.
Home planet.
There is Clara.
Narkina 5.
Narkina 5. Okay, so Narkina is the prison world.
What's Narkina 5?
Just be happy you're not getting sent to Belsavis, dude.
Home planet. Bel Sarvis.
Oh.
I wonder what your home planet, how that dictates.
Yeah, they're splitting up the prison populations by home planet. I guess that makes sense.
Oh shit. They're like
That's cool, though. Just
magnetized.
magnetize them to the sides.
Yeah.
I can't believe they would tease us like this. We were this close to getting Belsavis in live action. Oh,
I'm
nice.
Lieutenant Dedra Mira.
I've been waiting for these two to meet.
Cassian Andor is a murderer and a threat to the Empire. I have been trying, with the limited tools available, to find him.
I have a busy day. Tell me, what's not in Lieutenant Blevins' report that I need to know?
I have no idea. I wasn't allowed to see the report.
You signed it.
I was given no choice.
Is that a surprise to her? Surely that's kind of standard operating procedure. That shot is beautiful.
Let him read it. Oh god, the music too, man. It's like kind of Blade Runner, kind of Dune, all at the same time. Like, it's so weird.
Both of those things, absolutely.
So
Oh, look,
techno-y.
look, they're all submerged in the water. It's like the super prison in Marvel.
You're going to a water prison, dude. That sucks.
Yeah, how the fuck do you escape from
Oh
a
no,
place
there's
like
some
that?
land. He could swim.
Okay.
This is an Imperial Star Parts unit.
Look how
Stolen
beat up it
from
is now.
State Naval Yard last
Had
year.
a building fall on it.
The thief was a local named Cassian Andor. He was wanted for the murder of 2 corporate security officers. Andor was in the act of transferring the unit to a person we've named Axis.
Part of you guys knows that Yularen is intentionally throwing her off right now.
It's the first best lead we've had.
Supervisor Mero has convinced me that this Axis has been nimble in spreading his activities across the galaxy. No, we don't know who he is, nor do we know
Ooh,
the scope.
Axis? Fulcrum?
Drill down, find Andor, and get a hunt started.
Because the Axis that they're talking about is totally Luthen.
Yep.
And an Axis and a Fulcrum are kind of the same thing. I wonder if this is like the beginning of that etymology. Oh man, and they're barefoot too.
And Cassian's only been using aliases, like, since he left that initial planet, so it's like...
Mm-hmm.
The fuck shoes are those?
Nice. Very THX 1138.
I'm sure some, if not all of you, are wondering how we risk standing before you without weapons.
Oh shit.
Are they wearing handcuffs, or did they, like, get given implants? Like, what the fuck?
They've been given something.
What seizure was that?
That was level 1 of 3. Our floors are tungstoid steel. Do your time productively, keep to your lane, and this needn't be more than...
Oh, they just electrified the floors. And that's why they're wearing those boots.
Oh, shit.
That's why they wear those. Fuck.
Wow.
Tungstoid steel.
Wow. That's why they're barefoot.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Worse than I feared. Criminal negligence of my commanding officer, the total lack of Imperial authority on Ferrix. The fact that Andor...
Bro, he's gonna be so Imperial.
Andor was in the company of an older man, tall, wearing a cloak. What's not in here?
Man, she's so sharp. She's going straight for Luthen.
I didn't deserve what happened.
I wish you luck.
It's also clear that whatever this is more important than the death of 2 corporate security guards. It could be a valuable asset going forward.
Raise the alarm one more time, and it won't be me you're speaking to. Forget this happened.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Stop right there.
Boots on the rack,
On
huh?
program. That means
Rack of
hands on
boots.
head, eyes front.
That's gonna be important for the escape.
Yep.
On program.
On program.
God, everything's so fucking white.
This is a factory installation, so it's like a massive clean room, you know.
This is Unit 52D. Level 5, Room 2. 7 men, each table. My name is Kino Lloyd.
I
my
thought that was
God.
fucking Andy Serkis. What?
Name.
Kiev.
Of course he's a Star Wars fan. Of course he's a Star Wars fan.
Bro, he's Supreme Leader Snoke.
Well, yeah, duh.
It's a 12-hour shift. Productivity is encouraged.
12-hour shifts.
Evaluation is constant.
Evaluation is constant.
There you go, table 5. See it at the bottom? Last place. You play against all the other tables in this room. I play against all the other rooms.
Please.
I have 249 days left of my sentence. I'm used to seeing my room in the top 3 on the level. Sick, injured, you talk to me. Problems with another inmate, I will know before you do. Don't ever slow up my line. Table 5.
Jesus. I mean, dude has 200 and, 200 whatever days left, so I guess he is.
243. That was a sweet monologue, actually.
This is Melshi.
Melshi!
We're a man short. He'll give us a pass.
He should. He won't.
This is where he meets Melshi? Okay, cool. Well, Andor and Melshi are breaking out of here together.
As ever, the least productive table will be disciplined.
Dumb. Horrible.
This is so dystopian.
What are they even building?
I'm trying to figure that out. I can't tell. Oh, what?
No, I'll have hers.
Those are like tequila worms.
That was crazy how everything like came off of it once it hit the water.
Hello, Tay.
Take Homer. How prompt you are.
Baron?
Mon is working.
Well, there's much to be done.
Oh, I don't think you're on the menu tonight, eh? The Senator is pitching politics, not charity. Saving the Empire from the Emperor.
Do you remember Farron at 15?
God, he's so smug.
Such a dick, yeah.
Well, good luck feeding the galaxy. I'm off to feed myself.
Charity begins at home.
I was hoping you'd come.
Nice. That was a good burn.
Would you drink a tequila worm? No.
If I was at a fancy party on Coruscant, maybe. Oh, that's like his brother or something. He's communicating with someone all the way over there. Jesus. How deep down do these facilities go? Like under the water. That's a great shot.
By great, you mean horrific, because all those people are supposed enemies of the Empire, when you think about it.
I mean, yeah, and some of them aren't even like, haven't done anything political at all, you know?
You're right. Everything you need here is on the wall.
And food?
The tube. You can get as much as you want. They like us healthy and fueled. You learn to eat it.
Gross.
Tough way to start. Winner gets taste with their food. Top table wins flavor. Last place gets fried.
Top table wins flavor. Just eating bland, flavorless goo all the time.
Hot floor!
Dude, don't get fried again. Come on. Man, that sucks.
That sucks hard. That's terrible.
The juxtaposition is really stark between Mon Mothma's fancy dinner party and prison life.
But she's also surrounded by completely passive people who are like, well, if you've done nothing wrong, why are you running from the cops?
No, Mon became a senator at 16.
So this is where you met? No, we'd already been married a year.
Wow.
Since 15.
Have you seen Tay?
No, he left. He said he had an early morning.
Of course. I'm going to spend more time at this window, I promise you.
Perrin's growing suspicious. He's going to become a problem. "30 shifts later.
Tighten up!
And each shift is what, 12 hours? Okay, he's been in there a while now. Oh, nice. One of those speeder bikes is parked at Galaxy's Edge. I sat on it.
It's not complaining if you tell me what's going on. Oh, you're freezing. My mother was a whiner, and that'll cure you. She fell trying to pry open the Aldrich's floodgate.
She gonna flush them out?
No. She wanted to see if the tunnel under the hotel was still open. She's a rebel.
What about the daughters of Ferrix? She's a past president. They must have a warm room somewhere.
They've tried. She's made her wishes clear.
No, what? She wants to die by herself in her own house?
Well, I mean, it's everything that she was saying in the last episode, yeah. Okay, and Vel's on Ferrix.
Shit.
Where did you go?
Who's the big one?
Yes! Sinta made it out too.
Yes. The couple's together.
There's a room to rent around the corner. We have a sign up.
We'll just stay here and wait. Just hope he shows up. Could be anywhere.
This is all we have right now. What's the alternative?
After what we've been through.
You think the Empire stops to catch its breath? This is a
Nope.
fight to the death, Vel.
Oh, she's a workaholic. I get it.
I told you up front. The struggle will always come first. We take what's left.
Man, Cinta's hard as fuck.
Fuck, yeah, dude. Like...
What's up?
I need to look for something in the back.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. It's been off for a while.
It's urgent.
She's gonna climb up the thing, use the radio tower.
Mm-hmm. See if there's like a signal that she can get either way, yeah. God, look at those like long-ass claws and then the Gungan shield.
I know, the claws look like...
Man.
Remind me of Voldo from Soul Calibur for some reason.
We're not answering. We can't.
She might have a lead.
More likely it's the ISB working her radio.
You're guessing.
And you're slipping. I'm thinking clearly and you're not. Tell me to shut it down.
The woman's name is Bix Colleen. Vel could have a look, if it's safe. They know what they're doing. I'm not slipping, Leia.
I dig it. I dig that they're on the same level, like, on this shit. Damn.
How are they going to find out that he's in prison?
They're not. Cinta's just gonna stalk that shit, and that. But I mean, like, eventually they'll find out that she's a rebel, or that the old lady's a rebel, and they'll be like, "Oh, we're on the same side."
That's true. Marva and Cinta together could do something. What are you up to, Luthen?
Alternatives for Segra Milo.
Calculating. Rerouting Segra Milo.
Where'd you going, Luthen? Are you trying? Is he trying to fly over there too?
He's not going directly to Ferrix, but that could be like a countermeasure too, you know?
Is this dude gonna kill himself? Death by taser?
Sounds like an agonizing way to go.
Jumped? Oh, yeah, well, we'll be smelling him all night. Here, you rails are here.
You slip in, you can see.
I don't care, man. You rail here at night. I will no shut up about it.
He killed himself by touching the floor, man.
That's so fucked. That whole prison system is just ridiculous.
Where are they taking my father?
Oh no.
Where is he? Where is my father? Come up! Silence!
Oh no.
They probably intercepted the signal coming out of the tower.
Yeah, you're totally right. You did this, Bix. She couldn't have known. But they're cracking down so hard, I mean...
Colleen!
Shit.
Vix Colleen!
Run! Get her!
Oh my god.
That was quite an intense... Okay, Segra Milo. What's here?
Fucking
Saw Gerrera, bro! Edrio fucking two tubes! It's the partisans, man!
The garrison at Aldani. Was that you?
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
You'd never tell me if it was.
Fucking Saw Gerrera!
Not you. Tired of playing behind the scenes, Luthen.
Aren't you tired of fighting with people who agree with you?
You come all this way to scold me.
Well, how about a full set of Imperial drive adapters? I also got 3 sealed steer guard targeting deflectors. Anto Krieger. I want you to meet him.
Anto Krieger?
He's been probing the Imperial power station at Spellhouse. It may take some time to work up, but he's got an angle.
The man is an ox. Slow. And stupid.
And strong. I want you to...
He's met him before.
You don't? I'll take them elsewhere.
I work alone.
That's what I'm trying to change.
I'm not going to put my people at risk for someone else.
We need to pull together, Saul. Whatever our final version of success looks like, there's no chance any of us can make it real on our own. We need the Empire to help. We need them angry. We need them coming down hard.
Bro, but they're coming down hard on people.
Put together.
Krieger's a separatist. Maipes a neo-republican. The Gorman Front. The Partisan Alliance. Sectorist. Human cultist. Galaxy petitionist. They're lost. All of them. Lost. Lost.
All of it.
All of it! This is some peak Gerrera right here.
What are you, Luthen?
Dude, it's like the stitches, the scars on his face are fresh.
I am the only one with clarity of purpose.
Okay, Thanos.
Anarchy is a seductive concept. A bit of a luxury, I'd argue, to a man who's hiding in cold caves and begging for spare parts.
Nope, that one hit him.
No sale today, Luthen. Good luck with Anto Krieger.
That's fucked. I wonder if that's our only Gerrera.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I love that they give us Edrio 2 tubes as well, though. That was great.
I know. And it, like, completely set the scene of, like, oh shit, this is who we're gonna see.
Would you like us to clear the room?
No. I wanted to see him.
Is that her father?
No, that's Pac, the guy who let her use the radios.
Oh shit, you're right.
What are you doing? Get him out of here. Quickly.
You two, with me.
Nice. That's so calculated. Man, Dedra's terrifying.
Chair's like half broken.
Are we going to see a interrogation droid?
Nope. We're just going to get to think about the interrogation droid.
I have to know what the hell they're building. Also, this feels like the final shot of the episode. I don't think we're getting a prison break anytime today. Damn.
Stuck at this table making these weird mechanical starfish shapes.
This is heavy, man. This is so heavy. They're just forced into prison labor in there with no end in sight. The floor itself can be electrified. Like, how do you even escape?
You can't.
If you manage to get out of the facility, suddenly you're just surrounded by water. Like, really cool that this is how we meet Melshi, though. Melshi's part of the squad that he's part of Rogue One, you know?
Is he really? I don't remember who Melshi was.
He's the one, when they all get pinned down, he's the one who's like, there, the master switch. It's over there on that console.
Oh.
And then Chariot goes and gets the thing. He's the rebel radioing in about where the master switch is.
Freaking Andy Serkis, man.
I know, Andy
Wow.
Serkis out of nowhere, dude. Out of nowhere. He joins the select few who play multiple people in Star Wars. Good for him.
And Forrest,
That was
and
awesome.
seeing Forrest Whitaker's name in the credits, man, like,
Yes.
oh, see, like,
I'm pumped every time we get Forrest Whitaker as Saw Gerrera.
It kind of took us 8 episodes, but like now we're getting into it, you know, like we're like all the pieces are now on the board, and like,
100%.
so many people are now searching for fucking Keith.
Andor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andor, Keith, Clem, all these different names that he's going by. Yeah, Andor met Melshi, Luthen met with Saw Gerrera, and Cyril Karn and Dedra Miro finally were in the same room as each other, which is intense.
And we get Cinta again. And oh man, that monologue. Actually,
She kind of brushed him off.
There were a couple of really great monologues this whole episode.
Yeah, there were. There were some really good speeches. The dialogue in Andor in general has been some of my favorite. Just off the bat, it's all been really good.
That was such a cool episode for 56 minutes. Like the whole...
Seriously, the time went by really fast, honestly.
Dude, the prison, that
cool.
prison is like strangely horrific. It's completely a concentration camp, but like...
It's very dystopian, and it get a lot of Blade Runner vibes as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our reaction to Andor Episode 8. This reaction was edited by Nerd Chronic to comply with copyright, but if you want to check out the full-length, uncut version, you can find it on Patreon. There's a link in the description of the video to the Patreon page. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.